right, guys, so here we are with the Moto E5 Plus from T-Mobile. Now, the reason I went with the T-Mobile variant is because I wanted this color. I like this color a lot. I think it's the best looking color of them all. Over video, it probably doesn't look blue, but it's actually a really nice emerald blue. And I think this is just a good look. Now, this phone is actually really a lot more heavy in person off of the little thing they have in the store. This phone only costs $225, folks. So you get the beautiful design. You get some Moto gestures now on the E5 Plus. You got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. This isn't the thinnest phone in the world, but that's okay because it's not the thickest. You do have micro USB charging still, which I'm not really a fan of. Makes me carry another charger that I don't really want to carry anymore. But you do have a headphone jack, noise canceling microphone up top, front facing speaker there, LED flash on the front with the front facing camera. The fingerprint reader is really, really nice. It would be nice if Apple would have put the logo, their fingerprint reader inside the logo, and it is actually really, really fast. I like that. So you got the camera cut out back here with the cameras on the back. This is going to be a really nice one right here. I'm going to try to go ahead and just use this as my daily driver going forward. I really wanted to get something that had all of the LTE bands for the US for T-Mobile. Now, and that's another reason why I went with the T-Mobile variant over the unlocked version. It really doesn't matter about the unlocked version because after a few days or so, I'll just call them up and say, hey, unlock this for me, because it was only $225. So with that being said, this is a beautiful design. Now, for the first time in history, I actually got a clear case and a tempered glass for this one, right? Well, the clear case really is the main thing that I normally don't rock with, but I do have some other cases coming in, so be sure to check those out for review. But I'm doing a restore right now, and it's looking pretty good. It's pretty snappy for what it is. The T-Mobile variant, I believe, has 3 gigs of RAM. Online, you'll see things listed with 2 gigs of RAM for this phone, but you do have the 12 megapixel with the laser autofocus on the back and the LED flash, 8 megapixel on the front. Now, they're claiming 1.5 days of good battery life out of this thing, and it has a turbocharger. So you also got a little bit of water repellent coating on here to help out, and it's supposed to run Android 8.0, and the T-Mobile version has the Snapdragon 835, oh Lord, 435 inside. Yeah, so it's running 8.0 right there. There is a system update, a critical update that popped up as soon as I powered the phone on. As you can see here, this is the new version right here. It really doesn't tell me too much about what's going on here, but I'm going to install it after the phone is actually set up. But overall, the Snapdragon 435 is probably going to be extremely efficient for this. As you can see, you got an FM radio right there. You got your Google apps set up as you normally would. Let's get rid of this crap here because I do not rock with Facebook at all. Hopefully, I'll be able to disable this and take it off because I do not use Facebook at all, man. I don't use it. It's nothing on Facebook that I want. And I really wish that OEMs would stop putting certain applications on phones. And again, they do this because social media, people just do a lot of social media nowadays. So this is what they tend to put on the devices. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in another purchase that I made recently, which is the Xiaomi Mi A2. I will be comparing these because these are both stock Android, and this one though is on 8.1.0 and this one is on 8.0. But the Xiaomi Mi A2, I'm sorry, did I say one? A2. It's definitely a premium feeling device compared to this one. This one has that slipperiness to it. Don't really care for that. But I do like the design of the Motorola's a lot better. It is a lot thicker than the Mi A2, a little bit taller. But they're about the same. Well, the Mi A2 is just a hair wider, actually. And, this has a headphone jack on here, and the Mi A2 doesn't. They decided to move that away. Both have very beautiful screens. I'm probably going to port this wallpaper over to this phone because I really like that wallpaper. But we shall see. But anyway, there they are side by side. Some of you guys might have wanted to see that. Both 6-inch displays, and they're both 18:9 ratio. They're both looking really sweet. Pretty much about the same size device. It's just that the Mi A2 is a lot thinner. It's a heck of a lot thinner and a lot more lightweight, coming in at about 160 plus grams, while this comes in at almost 200 grams, or like 195 or something like that. So while this is doing a restore here and pulling in my applications, I'm really liking this. So let's get into real quick before I get out of here. Cameras on this thing are going to be pretty sweet. Also, I'm really excited to get this going for my daily driver, and I think it's going to be really, really nice. So I do want to show you in the quick settings here. There's the 12 megapixel for the rear, and let's go ahead and switch it to the 16:9, and then video is only full HD at 30 frames per second. So I got to put my grid on there, but this is pretty much a simple camera setup like most Motorola's do, but it's a good one. The Motorola camera may only be able to record in 1080p, but it has very good 1080p, and that is something that I really, really like about Motorola phones. So again, this is doing a restore, but this phone is I got this phone because a couple of reasons. Like I said before, the bands, has all the bands because I travel a lot, and then also this color, and I just think it was totally worth it for me, in my opinion. $225 for this right here. It's a pretty good deal, man. I'll see how it does for battery. Yeah, it has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery inside, but we will see how this actually works when it comes to actual real world battery. We'll check that out and see how that actually works. But also performance as well, because this one does have the 3 gigs of RAM version. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm actually pretty excited about this phone and getting it, putting my SIM card in here and using this one too. So we shall see. But it's your man Jay Will. The Moto E5 Plus from T-Mobile has arrived, and I wanted to give you an unboxing for it. This will be a phone that I'm probably gonna really like. Good size, good screen, love the color. Look for other videos on the screen protector and tempered glass. I just got those on Amazon. I bought the case for $8 and the 3 screen protectors for $5. So there's no specific one that I would recommend. Just jump on Amazon and grab you the cheapest tempered glass you can find. It's not going to cover the whole entire glass because it has that 2.5D. So it's going to help show a little bit of the edges, but this is a light colored front, so it shouldn't be too bad. And as far as the case, it's a clear case, so nothing spectacular. I just wanted to have something to show off this beautiful body. But it's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.